Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to XCOM 2. It's time to sing the Bone Song. That sounds... Nope, let's all pretend I didn't say that. It's time to do this mission. I don't know what I was thinking. So, this is going to be not a particular challenge, I don't think. There's 12 enemies. And I feel like we could take 12 enemies at a time. Hold on, let's pull some people here. Let's pull everybody. I'll just build the squad. This mission may require carrying a soldier out of combat. The current squad does not contain any soldiers who can complete this task. That's true. Alright, so who do we want to bring? We're going to have to do some story missions relatively soon, so I should probably try not to wear everybody out at the same time. Also, it would be cool if I could complete a mission without getting everyone injured. That would be neat. I suppose we should bring Skelly and Elise. We're still working on Elise's final level up. Want to keep Reddy or Jim out, obviously. So this is a good team when they're both majors. They can both use the kills. And then that leaves us without a Grenadier. Although we don't necessarily need a Grenadier. We could just take Elena and Helios. It's a little bit more awkward, but Elena is pretty good at destroying stuff. No, Helios is on a covert action, actually. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be Helios. You know what, why don't we bring the robot? Because we could throw a heavy weapon on the robot, we could throw a heavy weapon on, like, Skelly. Yeah, let's do this. So, let's trade out Skelly's armor for the Rage armor. Pretty bad look, to be perfectly honest. This is not that good. Alright, we have some new toys to play with. Why don't we just bring one of each? We've seen the Shred Storm Cannon, we know it's great. We'll bring the Plasma Blaster and the Blaster Launcher on the robot. We can leave her with the sword and the oh no, that's right, we're only bringing one. We're only bringing one Ranger this time, so she gets the axes and that thing. Okay, and then we will fit the robot with the blaster launcher. So let's try to get, let's try to get a little bit of a read on this here. High-tech rocket launcher. Projectiles can navigate around blocking terrain. Used to devastate groups of enemies from extreme range. 7 to 10 damage. It looks like the radius is... Would you please maybe be a little bit less huge? Okay, the radius is 6. That's pretty good. Range 45. I'm assuming that's 45 tiles. That's pretty great. And what is the actual read on this thing? A beam of devastating energy in a straight line, capable of damaging multiple targets. Ammo is limited. Of course, there's only one shot. 25 range, 12 radius. So it's just a straight line of distance 12. That actually doesn't seem that good compared to like the Shred Storm Cannon, which is the same thing, but 8 to 11 damage. It kind of seems like the Shred Storm Cannon is just better. Let's take the Plasma Blaster out, and maybe this description is not quite doing it justice. We'll find out. Okay, we don't need 2 medkits. Let's have you carry a Mimic Beacon. Oops. And I think we'll probably give Skelly the other Mimic Beacon instead of the Frost Bomb here. That's right, she only has 1 slot. Alright, we don't have a lot of slots anywhere. Alright, we'll give you the other Mimic Beacon, I suppose. Keep the Frost Bomb up. So we have some good cover destruction. We should probably have somebody carry the plasma thing. It shouldn't be Elise, because Elise has Shredder now and we want to keep her. We want to make sure she can always shoot. This is the trade-off we're making. Oniwar is, I think, already pretty kitted out, although I'm going to change his pistol. Because I do still think that the Shadow Keeper is better than Dark Claw. The extra aim is really nice. when we have to use it. And also, you know, it does have that stealth ability. I don't use it very often, but could come into play. Okay, I'm not bringing us the Skulljack. Somebody should probably bring blue screen rounds, though, right? Actually, maybe that's what Skelly should do. Yeah. Now that she has all the double shot skills, she's a fine carrier of blue screens, and we might need them. Oh, because I clicked make weapons available, not make utility items available. I was like, where the hell did they go? There we go. Yeah, so she can soften a big robot up for hacking if need be. I feel pretty good about this team, though. And we have 2 people with Shredder, so we should be pretty good at stripping armor. Fair amount of explosives. I feel like I've forgotten something, though. We have our pistol. We have both of our fancy suits on. We no longer have the frost bomb. Maybe that's something I should fix. Yeah, probably one of these 2 should just carry the frost bomb. It can be awfully valuable. Alright. Let us go and neutralize a target. I'm assuming that this is, since it's in supplies and intel thing, I'm assuming that we can capture the target and then bring them back, and that's how we get the intel. And that is the part of the reward that we need. We sure as hell do not need 200 supplies. Like, we're going to finish the game possibly without spending any of the supplies we have right now, so it's okay. These have not proven to be too difficult, and the fact that we can delay the mission timer by remaining in stealth until we get pretty close to the target has made them fairly easy so far. Again, in addition, there's no chance of like a weird, terrifying, surprising enemy. We pretty much know what we're up against. The Shadow Chamber would warn us if there was a new enemy type. It would say enemy unknown on it, and it didn't. And there's only 12 enemies, so.
Collaboration with Advent forces in this region. It's likely the aliens will be providing security. We need to secure the AO and eliminate any hostile contacts nearby. Capture the VIP if possible. If not, take them down.
Alright, little framey loading in.
Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay, that is a bit of distance to cover to get to the guy.
Our position is
yeah,
fast.
wow. Quite a bit, in fact. Alright, Elena.
I am at your service.
Charge bravely forward. Okay, I kind of figured it would be safe to double move up at least to here.
Solid copy.
Alright, we can stand the robot in a place where there isn't any cover, because he's not going to... Oh, I should have watched that route a little more carefully. That's a cool animation, though. We should not be letting people jump down, because who knows what they might get seen by down there.
Got it covered.
Solid copy.
Got it covered.
Man, we're pretty fast. As a group.
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
There's like a very weird, very low vocal track in this this music that's playing.
Roger that.
It's kind of creepy, honestly. Alright, what do we have here?
Infiltrating access point.
Soldier vision increased. That's not even a good thing.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm pretty sure we don't want our vision increased. Alright, yeah, we got some distance to cover yet. Where's Elena? Elena should really be the one who's running first.
I'll be swift.
Okay. Because she can see if there's a guy, like, inside who can see partway out the windows, and there's a very small chance of him getting vision of her.
Confirmed.
Well, I'm not allowed to tab out, so we're close to something.
Hostile targets in sight.
Okay, that's not a very dangerous pack.
Stepping off.
Alright. Onior probably wants to maintain high ground. In fact, he might even want to just stay exactly where he is.
Stepping off.
The game hitched right as I moved her, and I thought, oh god, I accidentally alerted a civilian or something. Alright, we got another one of these lovely free resistance guys.
Got it covered.
I feel like we get a free soldier on a lot of missions now, like a really good percentage of our missions. These extra soldier perks are really cool. Honestly, I'm not going to move him forward. Maybe, no, that's silly. Let's go down to here. We'll still have the high ground. But we won't have to run quite as far to catch up should we get separated from the group. Okay, that's a little bit more menacing. We might be able to just sneak right past them, though. Did this group... No, this group did not move at all. Well... This is almost half the mission's enemies that are visible to us now. We could just go. Who actually has vision of those guys? It might just be Elena. Yeah, okay, so actually... Going right now doesn't pop that mech pack. As long as we don't move. I'm going to do it then. I'm going to kill these guys. The mech pack's going to patrol into us. We're going to kill those guys. Alright, so we'll put up the kill zone. And then who's going to lead us off? Probably Shaft, since his attack is going to be pretty much guaranteed here. And I think the Purifier is the one I'm most concerned about. 40% chance you just take this guy's head off. Alright, there's a real good chance that Onior will clean him up. I mean, that's a pretty cool effect, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to try to pretend that that's not cool. Alright, solid hit. Okay, he got the Purifier as well. Yep, I get lightning reflexed on that one.
I'll get him next time.
That's cool. I was just trying to get shots on those two dudes, and I did get shots on those two dudes. So... Shield guy's annoying. How much health does he have? He has 7, it looks like. So... I'd like to just drop a grenade on him. We're a little short on traditional grenades here, though.
Okay.
I maybe should have had her run up top, actually. Do I want Elise to do that? We could run and gun Elise up to, like, here. Actually, there's not a huge amount of cover. But we definitely don't want to do anything that involves running back to this. I'm afraid she'll pop this pack. And in fact, we gotta be pretty careful with the robot, too. Let's move him like this.
I feel light on my feet.
I just really don't want to risk going through any square where I might see any of the other enemies. So he's got this blaster bomb, which really, really explodes in a large area. That seems very compelling. I don't want to use it for this, obviously. Who's got just a normal grenade? Elena could use one of her claymores. I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Actually, that's probably pretty good. I'm a little concerned that I might end up throwing it to a place where I can't see it, though, because I'm never sure how the visibility on that thing works. Yeah, let's...
There's nowhere to hide.
Let's use a claymore. Okay, that's the only remote start target we have. Okay, there was a throw right there that at least kills the cover the gatekeeper's behind. Or the shield guy, rather. Okay, and remarkably, nobody can see that claymore. So he was able to throw it there. It's inside that little wall, which makes it invisible. Ah, this game. So none of the people that we have up have a traditional explosive on them. Jesus. All right, well. How can nobody see that thing? There's not even a place that Elise could run to with all of her run and gun where that thing is visible. Look at it. She could be right on top of it and she won't be able to see it, according to the target preview. That's incredible. Alright, well, that's frustrating as hell. Line of sight in this game is just extremely broken.
Not a problem.
The target preview is a good band-aid, but I really wish they would just make it behave in a way that makes a little more sense.
Oh, come on!
Alright, if I overwatch, he's just gonna move first and break my overwatch. I really don't want to use the blaster bomb at this point. It's a little early in the mission.
Armor still holding.
Alright, well, I'm gonna pop my stealth. I don't think that's a big deal.
Position.
Oh wait, she can see the claymore. But it's not going to explode in the area it claimed it was going to explode in? This game sometimes. Alright, what do I want to take the coin flip on this guy? Nah. Or rather, yeah, I was thinking, I don't want to bother with the claymore. If it's not going to actually destroy that guy's cover. That's pretty horrible, though, that it, that it just straight up lied to me about the area that it would cover. And I guess we'll just do, like... Overwatching him does nothing, so let's just take the pot shot. And yeah, we got the hit. It's pretty good.
We'll compromise. Shifting to plan.
Alright, not a big deal, as always. These enemies who don't do anything until the turn after you see them really just are not threatening, pretty much ever. And he didn't even go very far. Alright, we'll handle that. Is this pack going to patrol into us? Do we have to deal with them too at the same time? If we do, it's not a big deal. I don't think it'll be a problem. I can hear him walking. Looks like the answer is no. Well, that is going to make things fairly easy.
Ready to rock.
Alright, let's take this very high percentage shot, or...
Let's rock.
Here, we'll reload this gun too. What does my shot look like from here? Okay, I think the bolt caster's pretty likely to break his cover if it misses. So there's a decent chance. Alright, and if it had done that, then the sniper shot would have been 100%, was what I was thinking. Alright. We'll just, I guess it should be Elise.
Absolutely.
We'll just do this. Thanks to her scope, she does have the guaranteed hit. Okay.
Only the best.
So we get a good death from above. It's really weird. I was going to say it's really weird that she can't just jump over this railing and get behind that. But I guess, actually, maybe this is deeper water. I was thinking that this was like just a little water feature, but this might actually be like a river.
Scanning.
Alright, well, obviously we don't want to move up too aggressively.
Preparing my weapon.
Heading there now. Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I'm still very annoyed about that Claymore thing. Maybe my mouse moved at the last moment, but like this was definitely lit up when I threw the Claymore. Come on, patrol into us. We have so many Overwatches up. I don't think they're gonna. It does sound like the robot's getting closer. I assume. I don't know. Actually, definitely not getting closer. Okay, let's have Elena pop her charge of concealment.
It's time to focus. I go where I'm needed.
See if she can. She cannot really see up the stairs.
I know where you are. Keep your mouth shut.
Well, apparently we're going to be allowed to
Finally!
move pretty far up here. I don't want to move anybody all the way up.
Oh yeah!
This unit is relatively agile.
Position confirmed.
We have 10 turns to get out. There's still 9 enemies left.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I think we're
I'm going.
we're moving at a pretty good pace here.
Heading out.
So she has an autoloader. And it's probably time to move Onior up. We're going to want to get him up on this ledge up here.
I'll monitor that area.
I do wish if it's going to make us wait for the move animations of our marked enemies, it should also move the camera so that we can see what it is that they're doing. Since I have access to that information anyway, as soon as my turn begins, you know, it just feels kind of silly.
Moving as ordered. Cannot run.
Alright, where are the rest of them?
Patrolled is moving.
Okay, that's not a very dangerous pack either. Okay, it looks like pretty much everywhere up here is pretty safe.
Tired of waiting around.
As far as being able to see new enemies.
Physical exertion out point.
Running.
Oh, that's a shame. He can't quite get anywhere. Well, right here he's probably not actually visible from the top. Would be my guess based on the way the line of sight rules sometimes work. There doesn't seem to be anything that tells you how they always work.
Will do.
Okay, and Elise is just going to have to move up to a yellow move position.
I'm all over it. Reapers are always vigilant. Come get some.
Alright, it would be best if we didn't have to fight
Anything that passes by.
both of these packs, I think. Not at the same time.
You can never escape my sight.
Oh, these guys might pop our Overwatches. They did. Oh, hey, and there's a pack behind them that is 2 codices and a gatekeeper. I don't think that pack is live on us right now. This might be the time for the blaster launcher. What? Why would the camera zoom me back to the guy firing the blaster launcher? When is that ever going to be the thing I want? If I do this, it's probably going to reveal the gatekeeper. But also, it will be totally sick, and so that's why I'm doing it. That's a pretty neat weapon. Oh, for a second there I thought it was saying we revealed that pack. I was going to be kind of annoyed. Okay, so it left all of the codexes at really low, or codices at really low health. And now they've teleported into us, so the pack is definitely live. Where is that plasma gun? Okay, it's a really narrow. It does seem like this heavy weapon might just be bad. $7 to 10 damage. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem very good. So, I'm not 100% sure how Serial works in conjunction with a stock. She has a stock, and it will allow her to easily kill all of the surviving Codex guys. If she moves to here, she'll be able to see something with an Advent Trooper face. It could be one of those guys. It's probably one of those guys, yeah, because the Codex appears as the alien face. So I need to move to a position where I'm going to be... I want to be able to see that one. Looks like I have to go pretty far out for that. Although this position might get there. Hold on, let's set some waypoints. Okay, if we move in this way, it looks like I might be able to do this without waking that pack. And then we'll pop Serial, try to kill all of the Codex guys with Serial. Okay, I was in fact able to avoid proccing anybody. In the Plasma Blaster, I didn't bother to line up to use that in an effective way. Okay, what does the grappling hook do for me? It gets me some positions. Nothing where I'm going to be able to shoot the robot, I think. I was just thinking that shooting the robot from above sounds like a pretty good deal. Then again, this also looks fine.
That's how it's done.
I really don't know if that Codex is live or not. It kind of seems like it might not be. Alright, please do not execute the VIP. She did 10 damage on a graze.
You want some more?
Okay, well, we are not going to find out this turn whether Serial works on grazes or not. So she still has 2 actions left. I think she reloads and then overwatches. No, wait, one of these is an implacable action. It's just a move. And she has 4 shots left anyway. Let's overwatch. I don't want her to move.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Got it covered.
Alright, let's be... I'm a little concerned. The Gatekeeper might be live. And if it is, I'm going to be sad.
Is it clear? Affirmative, covering now.
It's killing time.
fact that nobody can see the gatekeeper right now means that we don't have any good intel on what spaces it can be seen from, or what spaces it will then activate from. So I'm a little nervous to move up right here. Our target preview may not be 100% accurate. Yeah, I'm not moving very far. Let's get into a position where we have a better shot if the gatekeeper does come at us. Okay, it is live despite the fact that it didn't have a scatter turn. I wasn't sure. I don't think I've ever woken a pack up by damaging half of it. Hard to say. Okay, well, everybody's gonna miss it. Oh, there were 3 codices. I thought it was 2 codices and it just wasn't showing us the right... What just happened? Did he just use his AoE attack on his own units? That seems odd. This might be time for Skelly to step up here. I'm going to move to here and then run and gun up. Again, I'm just trying to do this in such a way that I don't have a chance of waking this pack. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would suck a lot. Okay. So let's move to right here.
Let's do this.
Then we run and gun. We double tap the thing while it's open. Yeah. And we have to have Herbie first because it'll close after the first time it takes damage here.
I'm coming for you. Here I come.
Let's get as close as we can and rapid fire right into its stupid purple face. Okay. Alright, that makes up for it.
Deflection.
And that's probably put it on low enough health that we can get a pretty easy kill on it with somebody else. Like, what's Odie War got right now? 89%. It is at 1, 2, 3. It looks like it's at 6 health with 4 armor, so he's actually not guaranteed a kill. Let's have Elise hit it next. No, no Grenadiers does mean no hollow targeting, which is a shame.
Sure thing.
So Elise could kill it if she rolls high, and if she hits it but doesn't roll high enough, she'll at least strip its armor. Okay, that kill works for me. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. There was some kind of weird, I think, vision-related issue. I don't know why he would AoE his own squad dude. Like, that's very strange. I think we probably don't move up on these guys this turn.
Come and get some.
We have a lot of time to travel, not a lot of distance. I'm just going to take it slow here.
Ready to engage.
We'll move up when everybody has all their actions.
Moving to Overwatch.
We're green to go. Overwatch.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. They were patrolling earlier. Now they seem to be content to not do that anymore. So I think we're going to put down the kill zone. Oh, sorry. I'm going to reload. Use one of my free reloads. Do I want to maybe get a little bit better shot? Because I might be blocked by the wall a lot here. Yeah, let's step up to this position. Set the kill zone.
This area's mine.
And then I'm going to try to get a good claymore off with Elena. It's so hard to tell when these things are going to behave in a way that is sensible.
Volk says I am to obey.
Alright, yeah, we want to throw it in a position where it's definitely visible through the doorway.
The trap is set.
It landed like right on the other side of the doorway. It makes me a little nervous. So we need a position where we can see the claymore, but not the enemies. Oh, he's actually... Oh, no. He's got the wrong claymore. You probably have it, right? Nope. And in fact, if you move at all, you will see the enemies. Okay, I can run the resistance soldier to a position where she has no cover. Okay, this seems like it works. Let's... but do I want to do this with the resistance soldier? I want to do this with one of our soldiers. I want the XP. Just watching that little target preview. Man. I can do it in the open. Okay, so... If I do it in the open, though, she's going to get shot on their scatter turn. There's no covered position that can see it. Well, she has running gun. Okay. Okay, we run and gun.
Running and gunning.
It's not totally ideal. Alright. No square on this path can see the other enemies.
Will do.
According to the target previewer. And we have real vision of them, so it should be accurate. Okay, cool. Alright. This ought to be pretty good. Wow, she really almost killed Elena there. This ought to be some good XP for Oniawar. He could drop both of the Advent Troopers. I don't know if he has enough damage to kill the robot. No, he doesn't. And it looks like he missed one of his shots. Okay, so he gets some good damage on the robot, and he missed the other guy. It just sort of reported that shot without giving us vision of it, which is weird. Okay, who else needs XP? So let's move you to here. Can I get him? Nope, I can't get him up with anything. Because Gardner obviously doesn't need any XP. Skelly doesn't need any XP. Alright, I have a shot from here, I'll take it. Do I want to just... Yeah, I'm just going to combat protocol the trooper. That mech's out in the open, anybody could kill it. I don't think it's going to be a problem. The trooper's in kind of an awkward spot, but he's at 4, so... Alright, is there anybody who still benefits from XP? There is, the robot. By the way, that blaster launcher, that is an A+ weapon. Blaster launcher Shredstorm cannon seems like a thing we're going to want to do, at least some of the time. I might want to build another heavy armor suit after all for when the robot's not around.
It feels good to move around.
I'm sorry, did you just say you feel things? Oh, here's a 2 damage stock. I don't have to be concerned about this missing. Okay. So, 3 enemies, 4 enemies. There was a pack of 3 down here. So there actually is still a pack somewhere. So you have to be a little cautious. No charging blindly forward.
Covering now.
Also, we have a lot of time left. We are not pressed. So let's just take it easy.
Finally.
Go here, we'll reload.
I'm ready.
Man, our squad's powerful, though. It's a good feeling, and I like it better because it was earned a little bit. You know, we had to put in a lot of effort to make this happen. Alright, I think we pop Elena's stealth. She's the one I'm least concerned about popping the enemy pack. Because we lose the least by having her effectively not have a turn. Now that she's got both of her claymores committed.
Package in custody.
Tired of
Alright.
waiting around.
Skelly, get me vision of the evac. What do we got? What we got appears to be nothing. I'm pretty sure
Overwatch.
that there's still a pack left. I don't know where it would be.
This unit scanners are active.
I mean, maybe it's like in an area back by the beginning of the mission. Maybe we missed it.
Scanning.
It's totally possible.
All right, I'll go. Scanning.
Absolutely. Got it covered.
Good to go.
Alright, no sense not reloading. Okay. His route to this spot takes him around the backside of the building and over the roof. Well, I mean, if I'm going to send him up on the roof, he may as well just go up on the roof and stay there.
Copy that.
And I ran him to a position that's not very far forward, so he would be unlikely to see enemies. Okay, I'm not terribly.
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Not terribly concerned about that.
I could kill you before you had time to blink.
Alright, so... somebody's got to scout it.
Not a problem.
Let's move to full cover here. Huh. Okay, it looks like we're in the open. So I wanted to scout this way to know which way to move everybody. Now that I know there's no pack over here, we can just make sure everybody's in a position where they have shots on the
Not a problem.
on the reinforcement pack.
Affirmative. Covering now.
It also means we can move Elena to, like... I'm trying to move her next to it. Here we go.
Watch my back.
I don't want her to run out into the street, because again, you know, there's a chance that Elise hasn't seen whatever the scary thing is that's left.
I'm on it.
Alright, he can't take cover in the first place. So we'll just stand right here next to the reinforcement zone.
Moving. I'm on it.
Alright, we probably
What's over there?
are not going to have to deal with a lot of this pack. I imagine it is going to be, in true reinforcement style, a robot and something. We'll kill the something, then the robot won't trigger our overwatches. And looks like a robot and 2 guys? Oh no, it's just 3 guys. Well, I bet one of them survives the ambush.
I've got eyes on admin troops.
3 guys is a lot of hits to make. Did she miss? She did. At that range with a shotgun. That's crazy.
Adjusting sight.
How many people are killed?
Wow, we actually did very poorly there. That's nice, though.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Okay. She took him down to 4, so she can just drop him. Let's lob a grenade onto the stun lancer. Should probably reload first. Again, there is still a pack somewhere on the map. I'm pretty sure. I might be missing something in my count. I don't think so. So yeah, let's do this. That should make the stun lancer a trivial kill, and Elise has the other guy with combat protocol. Let's give it to O'Neill War, because he hasn't leveled up, right?
On my way.
Oh, actually, he might not get it. Okay, he needed a crit.
By the numbers.
Start moving forward.
Heading out.
I have a free reload left, so there's not really a reason for me to reload. Alright, I guess we'll just take this. Oh hey, the animation worked. You know, the animation being super bugged with zip mode on, does give you those nice moments of excitement when the animation does actually play correctly.
I am trusting you.
Alright, and we'll move to the LZ next turn. I don't want to move her out to it because, like, if there's an enemy right... if the other pack is, like, standing right here and she pops it right now, we're going to be kind of sad. So Skelly, I guess just...
and fresh air. Surely there's a more difficult task available?
Moving a target location. Come get some.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that the other soldiers don't complain more about the things I'm asking them to do. Because I often do say, hey, everybody just stand still and look around for 10 or 15 seconds. Alright. This is the turn I feel comfortable popping it. Let's go. If there's anything out here, let's see it. Nope. Okay, we're clear.
We're on
Cool.
our way out. Secure. 10-4.
Just how fast do you think this unit is?
Move, move, move.
Getting it done.
I left some of us pretty far from the zone. I'm lucky we're so fast.
Show me.
Yes, it was very dramatic.
Packing it in.
I'll be leaving now.
I do love that animation.
Evac confirmed.
Evac confirmed.
Packing it in. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, we deserve a photo on that. Wow. Advent will burn is maybe a little dramatic for... I guess we did level most of a city block again. There we go. Perfect. You can barely even tell Elise is there. Yeah, that was easy. We got some intel, which I think we can actually make good use of. We are a little low on intel. And we got to learn that the blaster launcher is incredibly great, and that we will be definitely using it for the rest of the game. I honestly probably like it over the Shredstorm cannon even. It seems very good. The fact that you don't need line of sight, and it has such incredible range, and such a large area of effect. Oh, man. Yeah, the Shredstorm cannon is definitely demoted to number 2 powered weapon. But, you know, if we just build a powered armor suit, another one, we could just bring them both all the time. It is totally worth losing a grenade slot to carry that blaster launcher around.
Impressive work, Commander. The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them.
Oh hey, I did not notice that we got this level up. That's great. Attach the claymore onto an enemy. Does not alert the enemy. The homing mine will explode when that enemy takes damage. Well, that's pretty cool. When you kill a target with Banish, you will continue firing until you run out of ammo. That's pretty interesting. I don't end up using Banish very much because it feels a little bit like a waste. And in fact, that mission we'd never fire a gun even once. But this makes it interesting. So she'll just like spray like crazy. I mean, I like both of these. Let's get Annihilate now. I also actually probably do want her to have holo targeting because holo targeting is pretty good. We have got to get her rifle fixed up. We got to get her the next level of rifle. She's going to have limited effectiveness. You know what? We'll hold off on holo targeting for now. But that's nice. We got another Colonel. And you. When targeted by an attack, the enemy has a chance to panic, or while overdrive is active, break through walls and cover when moving. I actually kind of don't like Wrecking Ball, because if you activate Wrecking Ball and then forget to carefully steer him around cover that you want to remain, he will often kind of go out of his way to hit it. So let's pick up Intimidate. I don't think Intimidate's very good either, but I think it's better than Intimidate. Yeah, unfortunately, the blaster launcher is not going to have quite the same area of effect when it's not on him, but maybe that's a good reason to bring him to more stuff.
You and your crew.
All right, 90 intel is potentially cool.
The aliens' efforts today, Commander.
All right, where are we at? We are at 7 days until the next thing happens. Okay, I guess let's spin the wheel a little bit. Yeah, what was I doing? I was getting a sorted loot. I'm so not concerned about the supply drop. So yeah, we're just spinning the wheel until our story researches are done. Superior expanded magazine and an advanced focus PCS. Nice. Advanced focus I think is will, so that's not like totally great. So we've got their bond training finished. It looks like nobody else is ready to go into the bond thing. We're just about to complete a covert action. Well, I guess there's no reason not to go get the supply drops. Like, we don't actually have anything else to scan. At 186 intel, we can easily contact any region. I think almost every region on Earth is within 2 hops of one of our towers right now. So
Some of our people are a little worse for wear
Oh,
after that
wounded.
last covert action, but if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine.
all right, let's before we assign a new mission, let's go do our
We've
level up for
constructed
existence.
the ring facility, Commander, but currently we don't have any soldiers deployed on covert actions with the Resistance.
So, rupture versus saturation fire. Saturation fire, you just fire at enemies within an area. Mox has this. We haven't used it very much because, unfortunately, the cone is narrower than I would like. But it takes a shot at every enemy in the cone and also might destroy their cover. It's not bad. Rupture is pretty great for fighting huge enemies, and particularly with her having hollow targeting and shredder. She makes a really good opening on a sectopod or something, and then everybody else deals 3 damage to it. But honestly, we're so good at killing large enemies now that I don't think this is necessary, and I am going to take Saturation Fire. It's a way of getting out of situations where it's like, man, I really wish that I could shoot a grenade here, or, you know, it's a good way to save grenades for later in the mission. So she's out for 10. That's not so bad. I'm disappointed, but we'll live. Oh, yeah. So, there was another thing that gave her promotion, wasn't there? We might just take that, whatever it was. Ah, yes, it was a garbage resistance order that we will not use. But I don't think there's any reward I could get that I would like more than a promotion right now, so let's take that. Who wants a promotion? It's almost certainly one of the majors. It should probably be a specialist. And even if Elise was available, I don't think I would give it to her, because she's got to be close to getting Colonel just through kills, right? So let's put it on... Let's put it on Shaft, I think. He's part of a powerful bond. Yeah, and then we'll just... Since we don't need cohesion with his bond partner. Although, when bond partners go on a mission, it lowers the duration. Once they're level 2 at least, I think. So yeah, we'll do this so that it's 1 day shorter. I wouldn't use Riveri without him anyway, so we may as well. Do I want to spend intel to negate this risk? No, I don't think so.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Wow. No scanning sites spawned? Well, I guess we'll go hang out at Templar HQ. We don't really need... the amount of intel you get from scanning at Reaper HQ is so small that it's basically never worth doing. Oh, I guess that's true. We did expand our contact network. Maybe what I should do instead is... like, pick up New Indonesia, and then we could build a tower and get bomb squads so we can make more cool heavy weapons. Yeah, that's probably better than heal faster. This is going to cost... Oh, we don't have a tower adjacent to this. You know what? Let's build a tower. Because the supply cost for building a tower is completely irrelevant to us.
Setting course for the Australian sector.
And then that'll enable the continent bonus when we make contact over here. Not that I think it will be necessary.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Well, good thing for you, I'm omnipresent.
Central, The Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
I like the fact that Bradford looked over like a full second later. He did not know what they were talking about until they looked.
One tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door. Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being, is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed. I await your orders, Commander.
So hold up. What's my current objective? Oh, here we go.
Message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy. A final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe.
You think so?
Return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth. Before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
He's giving us this whole speech about what we have to do, and then he's like, and I ask you one more thing. Do the thing that we've been talking about literally this whole conversation. That thing. I guess it's not one more thing, it was the one thing I was already asking
Ready to
you.
move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Basically what I'm saying is don't say stuff just to sound dramatic, especially if it might be the last thing you ever say, because now I'm always going to remember that guy as kind of a putz. Although before I remembered it was kind of a jerk, so maybe it's an upgrade. All right. Well, we are right up on the end of it now here. So let's I mean, we'll throw on a research. I don't know that it matters. I might not get it done. This obviously does nothing anymore. Like I said, this is how you get the defense matrix facility, which we do not need. We are probably just doing the Archon King autopsy. We can get the Archon King armor for the final mission. We could research the Warlock's Disruptor Rifle, but it's probably just a plasma level rifle with a bunch of attachments on it. That's a lot less exciting than the other weapons. Storm Gun. Storm Gun's probably pretty good. This will give us another suit of armor, but it's, I think the Archon King armor is a lot less impressive than the other two. Let's get proper shotguns. Well, this is only actually useful, though, if we bring 2 Rangers on a mission, which is something we do fairly frequently. You can always have someone using this goofy armor. I don't know, maybe this rifle's cool. You know what? This is new content. Let's research this to find out if it's cool.
The scientist is eager to begin, Commander.
And we have lots of research time buffs. Lots of very small research time buffs that will, you know, add up pretty well, I think. So what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to say, the Advent advertising that they've come up with a final cure for the human condition, I don't think is exactly going to bring the people in droves. Maybe I'm abnormal. Maybe that does sound good to people. But if somebody's like, hey, please come into my mysterious place because I have a cure for the human condition, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the FBI.
Show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
Yeah, so this will be sort of the end when we take this on. So I think we will we'll burn a little bit of time. We'll go after that, but I do want to research the Warlock weapon because, like I said, it's something new and I want to see what it is. I don't think we're doing anything else though. We have how many cores? We have 4 cores. To build a warsuit is instant. Oh, that's right. We have a thing for this, don't we? 20 alloys, 10 Illyrium. Yeah, let's do it. Powered heavy battle armor grants massive damage resistance. It's a very important concept. It gets capital letters. And with wrist-mounted heavy weapon hardpoint, it also has the shield wall technology. And this is actually a project that we already had available, but thank you. I'm not too concerned about building another one of these. We already have 2 really good ones. We'll use the 2 we have. So I think we're just continuing to spin this until we get the Warlock weapon researched, and then we'll talk about going to do a thing.
There were a few wounded during the latest.
You've got to be kidding me. What happened? What is the meaning of low?
Everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Okay.
Something new for us, Commander. My Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing another covert op. I think that was the last one. So the low chance of a soldier being wounded appears to be in the neighborhood of 100%. It's 100% observed wound chance. Okay, so we have a top level thing going on here. Capacitor discharge is really good. So restoration has the gremlin fly to everybody and it heals them or revives them, and because it's healing them, it does the thing that the medikit normally does where it removes damage over time effects and a lot of negative statuses. Capacitor discharge, on the other hand, is just like, it's like a blaster bomb that you just, you shoot your gremlin over to a place and he does a big electro charge and it damages people and it might stun some people, and it, just like Combat Protocol, it does a lot of extra damage to robots, and it's very, very good. Alright, we're going to go hang out at Templar HQ to reduce our heal times, because I'm like putting together this is not a thing that's valuable to us at all.
Avenger plotting new course.
Because we're just about to be done with the game. So let's get our warlock weapon researched.
Commander, the aliens continue
Yeah.
progress on the Avatar project.
And let's get everybody healthy.
We're going to slow them down. We'll
Okay,
need to
whatever.
move fast. Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
Yeah, nobody's here to yell at me. Take that, guy who died for his species. Take that, noble sacrifice man. That's what I think of you.
Things are going so well. Sounds like
I
my
do not
Reapers can take
care
on
about
some
this.
new orders.
Nope, we're good. We're good with the orders we have.
A new chance to disrupt the Elders' plans has presented itself, and my followers are
Ooh, plus
eager
damage.
to
Neat.
proceed.
Sorry, we don't want to put anybody on a covert anything. We're gonna need all hands on deck here. Please stop notifying me of things.
I am sure
Resistance
you
is
will find
back.
the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Alright, what's up with this rifle? It's a more traditional weapon. Oh, good. And the Archon Autopsy is now instant. Well, we may as well do it
An
then.
extensive fusion of both alien biological materials and advanced mechanical support systems. The Archon is an unusually ornate design by alien standards. With an air of authority spurred by its distinctive appearance, I can only assume the aliens intended it to be something of a herald to the other forces. It certainly is impressive looking, if nothing else. Although I am still not entirely sure what the aliens hope to achieve with such a grand design.
Okay, cool stuff. So we've got the Plasma Lance research available now, which is the proper sniper rifle, but we don't. I'm not going to wait long enough to do it. At 2 days, this has a chance of finishing, but we don't really need intel. I don't know. Put this one on.
I've always been particularly fascinated with this species, ever since the first time I spotted one during my travels. Although I had seen the biomechanical horrors deployed by the aliens during the initial invasion, these creatures appear to be something else entirely. Possessing a certain flair, not typically found amongst the aliens, I found this creature to be of great intelligence, masked by the incredible hold of the Elders.
I think Valen's just crazy. I think all the alien ruler stuff kind of decreases the coolness of Valen as a character, because it turns out she's just kind of like a crazy idiot. Alright, are we basically ready? How long until Shaft's up? 2 days? Okay, 2 days. Let's spin the wheel a little bit longer. New targets acquired. Yeah, nope, I don't care about that. Oh no, a skip mission. Okay, well, I just lost the, I lost the "these are your consequences" pickup, or, pop-up, because I right-clicked as soon as I saw that Shaft was ready to go. So, what were the consequences, out of curiosity? Did we lose something? Probably, right? It actually doesn't even look like it. Oh, did we have... I think we had this before. We had West Africa. We probably lost West Africa. Whatever. Not important. What is important is that we are finally at the end here. You know what? We're going to wait 2 more days. We're gonna finish this too. Why not?
Australia.
We just blew past a mission, so I don't think we should get another one within 2 days. Okay, aliens are on high alert. That's not going to be super relevant to what we're doing here.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay, 0 days. I'll just...
The outcome of this research
Okay,
can only
I waited
further
long
our
enough.
advances, Commander. I have come to firmly believe that Dr. Valen's unbridled ambition,
The Icarus armor is pretty weird.
to maintain some semblance of reason, led her to pursue a path of research that was as misguided and regrettable as my
Boy,
own
that's a pretty bad That's a pretty bad pull this late in the game. We'll put him on something to make him happy. Here, research
From what
this.
I've been told, our troops took to calling this large robotic unit a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case. Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous.
Alright. He'll have fun elbow deep in Advent machinery until we get back, having saved the world. So, that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope you are enjoying the series still. It's not quite over yet. I think we got probably like 2 more episodes in us. Come back next time. We're going to hit that Advent radio tower and finally broadcast the message that we've been broadcasting for the entire game, but this time I guess more people will see it. Maybe. Everybody's got to have seen those propaganda posters by now. They're everywhere. Anyway, we'll see you then.